Okay, everybody, here's the next part of my 2014 Christmas special / belated Daniel Monahan birthday special, in which Daniel wants to play Card Sharks against 412 Hamrock, aka Henry Lee. And off camera, Hunter said to Daniel, don't take it easy on him. Okay, we got a competition here.
Alright, good luck to you guys.
Alright, Daniel, we're going to start with you. Daniel, we asked 100 married women, did you cry at your own wedding? How many of those women said they did?
You know, when they cried at their wedding, I believe they shed tears of joy.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna have to go with 69.
How did I know you were going to go there? Alright, Hunter, higher or lower?
Can't review the outtakes, but I'll go with lower, a little bit lower.
Alright, let's find out who's right in this case. Those women who cried at their own wedding is 21. It's significantly lower. Okay, Hunter, you got yourself a base card of a king.
King?
Yep.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 7. You got a 7 staring at you. What?
Higher.
Risking it. Higher than a 7.
No.
Oh, a 5. Daniel, you have to play off this card, and it's an 8.
Higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 6.
Higher.
Risking it. Higher than a 6. It's a 7. Freeze, putting you 1 card away. Now we go to Hunter. And Hunter, the game is thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
Wait, is it guessing game?
Yep, I am thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
Um, 59.
59. Higher or lower, Daniel?
I'm thinking lower.
Well, let's find out what the number the game is thinking of. 91! It's higher. Hunter, you have a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's an 8. 8.
Higher.
Risking it. Higher than an 8.
No.
It's a 5. Daniel, you have to play off your 7
Higher.
for the first game of the match. Is it higher?
No.
It's a 4. Sorry. But, Daniel, here's your question. We asked 100 married counselors, will there be fewer divorces if all couples were required to live together before you got married? How many of those 100 marriage counselors said there would be fewer divorces if all couples were required to live together before they got married?
That is just ridiculous. I'm gonna say it's a low number, around 21.
21. Higher or lower, Hunter?
Uh-oh. Trouble.
What do you think, Hunter?
Repeat that question, please.
How many of 100 marriage counselors said there would be fewer divorces if couples were required to live together before they got married? Daniel said 21.
I don't know. I would say quarter of a chance might happen. A little bit higher.
Alright, let's find out who's right. The right answer is 40. You got it. You still have that king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a jack.
Lower.
Risking it lower than a jack. It's a 4
Higher.
for the first game of the match. Is it higher?
No.
Oh, it's another 4. Losing all your cards. Daniel, you have to play off your 7.
Higher.
Will Daniel win the first game of the match? Yes, he will. It's a 9. So that's the first game right there. Hunter, you're going to need this one to stay around. And this question goes to Hunter. Here's your question. Hunter, we asked 100 people. How many of 100 people said they had to ask their house guests to leave after staying for so long?
It depends how they respect their guests. Or what is it again?
How many of 100 people said they had to ask their house guests to leave after staying for so long? And we lost Robo. What do you think, Hunter?
Is it the house guest?
Yeah, after staying for so long, how many of them were asked to leave out of 100?
That's how they respect. Maybe 65?
65. Higher or lower, Daniel?
I'm gonna say it's a little lower.
Let's find out who's right. The answer is 29. It is lower. You have a base card of a 6.
Change that card.
Okay. Your 6 becomes a 4.
Better. Higher.
It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 9.
Three.
Breeze keeping Hunter away from his cards. And now here's your question. Daniel, what percentage of 400 movies in 1987 through 1988 received a G rating?
What percentage of how many movies?
400, released from 1987 to 1988. Received a G rating. What percent?
I'll say 69.
69%. Okay. Hunter, do you think it's higher or lower?
Are you joking me?
No.
69?
Oh, you're talking to Daniel. Okay. Hey, he
No,
gave that...
That's be lower.
Just so everybody up there in the audience knows, he gave that answer, not me. I can name a few G-rated movies off the top of my head, and I think Hunter's going to be right on this one. The right answer is only 2%. Only 2. And before we get to Hunter's card, I can name a few off the top of my head. A few off the top of my head were Land Before Time, Oliver and Company, Care Bear's Adventure 2, The Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, and there were at least a couple others. But in the meantime, Hunter, you have a base card of a 9.
Hi. Can I change that card, please?
Absolutely. Your 9 turns into an ace!
An ace?
Yep.
Lower.
It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's an 8. Freeze, keeping Daniel away from his cards. And Hunter, once again, the game is thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
I knew it. 33.
Higher or lower, Daniel?
I'm thinking higher.
Let's find out who's right. The number is 16. It's lower. Hunter, you have an 8.
Change that card.
You got it. Your 8 becomes a jack.
Lower.
It's a 9.
Lower.
I'm going to take a chance and risk it to tie up the match. Is it lower? It's a 7. We have a tie game. Going on to the next round. This round will determine the winner. The question goes to Daniel. Here we go. Daniel, we asked 100 married men, should it be the man's role in a marriage to make all the really big decisions? How many of those men said, yes, it should be the man's role? I think I know what answer he's going to give.
It's usually the women who make the decisions, so I think it's going to be a low number around 35.
Okay, 35. Higher or lower, Hunter?
Repeat the question, please.
How many of 100 married men said it should be the man's role to make the really big decisions?
I'm going to say lower this one.
You're going to say lower. Okay, let's find out who's right. The right answer is 52. It's higher. Daniel, you got a 5.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 10
Lower.
to win the game. Is it lower?
No.
It's another 10. Hunter, you have to play off your 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's an 8. It's an 8. You're up the middle.
An 8.
Yes.
Higher way. Higher.
You'll win if it is higher. Is it higher? It's a 10. You got it. So Hunter will be playing the money cards. However, I will say to Daniel, he is going to come back for another game, but how much is he going to get altogether? Let's take a look. Daniel's going home with $9,200. That is not bad. You'll come back for another game. But in the meantime, Hunter, you're going to play the money cards. Start at the bottom row with $400 in betting money. We'll move you up to the second row. You'll get $800 in betting money. And at the big bet, you must risk at least half the money. And if you play your cards right, you could win $64,000. And we'll give you one joker just for making it this far. And you get one card change per line, as you know. And we're gonna start you off with $400 and a base card of a 6.
So I start with 400, right?
Yep.
150 higher.
$150, higher than a 6.
No.
No, it's a 2, but you have a great card, $250 and a 2.
How much?
$250.
All of it higher.
Can't lose on this one. $250 higher than a 2. It's a 5. You have $500 and a 5.
How about 300? Yeah, 300. No, 450 higher.
Now change your bet. 400. Okay. $450. Almost all of it. Higher than a 5. It's a 10. So we'll move that 10 up. Give you another $800 in betting money. You have $1,750 and a 10.
Let's see. Can I change to number 3?
Sure. This is your only card change for this line. Your 10 becomes a 9. What? $250, lower than a 9.
No.
It's a queen. But you have $1,500 and you have a queen.
Queen. I'll try to big gamble. All of it lower.
Wow, $1,500 lower than a queen. It's a 10. You have $3,000 and a 10.
How about $1,000 lower?
$1,000 lower than a 10. It's a 6. We'll move that 6 up to the big bet. You have $4,000 and a 6.
Let's try and change to number 1.
Alright. And you have the card turns into an 8. You have to bet at least $2,000.
Doesn't have it higher.
$2,000. Higher than an 8. It's a joker. So you have another opportunity at a big jackpot. Want to keep the same bet?
Let's see. What's the status again?
You got yourself another joker, so you have 2 chances to win a huge jackpot. You still have $4,000 and an 8. You have to bet at least $2 grand.
Half of it. Yeah, see bet higher.
It's a 7. So you have $2,200 at this point. However, you do have $2,200, but I will tell you, you have 2 shots to win a jackpot, which is valued right now at $160,000. There are 7 numbered cards. One of them contains a $sign. The others contain the word no. You got 2 shots.
Four.
I'm gonna go in the middle with 4. If we see a $sign behind 4, you're $160,000 richer. If not, you got one more chance. We're looking for a $sign behind number 4. Is it there? It's there! You got it! Holy cow! So that's $162,200. Holy moly! Hunter, way to go! $162,200. Holy moly! We've tried to give away that jackpot numerous times, and now it's finally happened. So we reset the jackpot at 10 grand. And just for fun, I think I'm gonna give one of these to Hunter for winning.
Ow!
I had to. You know what? Your turn. Right on the butt. And we'll see you all for that next segment, folks.